Hello guys, and today we're breaking down my Stage 2 PKM's predictions for the Starladder Budapest Major. And to give each pick weight, I'm leaning heavily on team form, map pool depths, and what the HLTV ranking and the recent result tell us. Let's go! Okay, so first I wanted to show you my Stage 1 PKMs. As you can see, I barely managed to get through, however it's better than others, because I know that nearly no one got through with their PKMs. Okay, so my first 3-0 pick would be Navi. Historically, whenever a top-ranked team enters Stage 2 with strong recent form, they tend to dominate, and HLTV tends to reflect that in their ranking system. Their firepower, experience on big stages, give them a huge advantage in the Swiss format. I don't see a best-of-one upset hanging over them. Pure, clean wins all the way. The next 3-0 pick is Aurora. They have been performing at a high level lately and managed to get their first big trophy. And in a volatile environment like Stage 2, that's when a team with momentum and aggression can thrive. Given that HLTV rankings tend to reward teams for recent LAN results and consistent retained rosters, a well-timed run from Aurora could absolutely catch teams off guard. If they stay sharp, I see no reason they can't steamroll to 3-0. Okay, so now let's get to the 3-1 and 3-2 advanced picks. These are my safe to semi-safe picks, strong enough to qualify, though I expect bumps along the way. So the first pick would be 3D Max. 3D Max land here because they have shown above average structure and resilience. Two traits you really want in a Swiss group. HLTV's system weights recent LAN success and consistent cores heavily, which pushes teams like 3D Max into that steady tier where you expect them to advance even if not dominant. The next one is Team Liquid. Liquid are a classic boom or bust team, but when they're on point, they're more than capable of holding their own. Their firepower and map pool depth give them enough tools to grind wins, which in best of one, best of three scenarios is often what counts. I trust they'll weather a rough matchup or two and still emerge with a 3-1 or 3-2. Okay, so the next one is Bait. Bait are a lower ranked team on paper, but in stage 2, underdogs with nothing to lose are dangerous. They've had flashes of potential lately and managed to get 3-1 record in stage 1. And with proper momentum, plus tight veto and map choice, they could scrape through. The next team on our list is Astralis. Astralis might not be dominating like all times, but their experience plus structure still counts, especially in a tense group stage. Teams with disciplined play, good communication, and deep map pools often outlast flashier but inconsistent rosters. Their HLTV rank may have slipped, but in a stable environment, they have what it takes to qualify. The next one is Ninjas in Pyjamas. NIP is always a wild card, but at their best, they have enough tactical depth and individual quality to survive. They showed some good CS in stage 1, and against mid-tier teams or underdog squads, they can and often do find the edge. If they avoid collapse under pressure, 3-1 or 3-2 seems reasonable. The last team on 3-1 or 3-2 list is Patient EA. Patient EA is the dark horse in this pool. Fewer people expect much from them, which is exactly the kind of positions wildcards thrive in. With low expectations, they have less pressure, and they have nothing to lose. If they manage to stay calm and exploit map pool mismatches, I could see them squeaking into stage 3. Okay, so now let's get to our 0-3 picks. These are the teams I don't see surviving the Swiss group stage. Okay, so the first one will be Tyloo. Tyloo have struggled to maintain consistency at LAN level competition recently, in a format where each match could be against a top tier or rising underdog. Think their firepower and coordination just won't cut in anymore. HLTV rankings, which factors recent results heavily, don't support a comeback here. The last 0-3 picks for me is Imperial. Imperial have long shown a shallow map pool and poor performance outside their comfort zones. In a Swiss format with varied opponents and map bans vetoes, they their weakness is magnified. They struggled a lot in Stage 1 and barely managed to make it to Stage 2. Historically and statistically, teams like Imperial tend to crumble under pressure, so I don't foresee them winning more than maybe a map, but not a series, and I think that they will fail. And that wraps up my Stage 2 pick and predictions for the Starladder Budapest Major. Let me know in the comments which picks you agree with, which ones you think I'm crazy for, and who you've got for 3-0. As always, if this helped you out, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be back with my Stage 3 predictions as soon as the matches finish. Good luck with your pick'ems, hope you're all upgrading that coin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.